Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I am here to talk about a movie that I just got done watching for the very first time, Escape from New York! Escape from New York is a 1981 film that was written and directed by John Carpenter, and the plot. The plot of this movie is that it's set way in the future of 1997. I know, as soon as I saw that, I laughed. I laughed out loud. But look, it was 1981. It's not their fault that 16 years in the future, which does sound like a long time, would be 1997. You see that New York has been closed off by a wall because of the insane crime going on. The government just couldn't take it. But the president gets kidnapped and held up by a gang. He's being beaten. He's gonna get killed. So they have no choice but to get Snake Plissken, a prisoner who they say, hey, we'll wipe out your record, your criminal history, if you help us and save the president. Now, what I think of Escape from New York is I really enjoyed this movie. I did. I was a little surprised also for why I enjoyed this movie, because I think I was expecting one thing from it and I got something a little different. For example, Kurt Russell, the best part of this movie, without a doubt. Him as Snake Plissken. Look, yes, Snake Plissken is supposed to be that badass. He is supposed to be that guy that you look at and you think, yeah, he's tough. He can handle himself. And all of that is true. But this movie wasn't just about him killing everybody, blowing stuff up, and having cheesy one-liners. Like, you have some moments of action like that. You have some moments of him with his not even one-liners. It's just the way that Kurt Russell delivers the dialogue. But I feel like it was Kurt Russell himself that made this role his own. I feel like it was him who gave this character something that probably wouldn't have been there with anyone else. I'm not so sure that it was in the script or the dialogue. I think it was his delivery, his look, the eye patch, the long hair. He just embodied a badass character. But he felt at least relatable in the sense that he almost hightailed it to Canada if he had the chance to. He wasn't so quick to just be the hero and be the badass. He was out for himself. And then when he had no choice, he became the guy that was going to go in there and not blow everything up, not kill everybody, but just survive. And all of that was believable. All of that was what it was. The premise itself, with New York being so crime-ridden that they built a wall around it, that might sound so far-fetched. I'm sure when it came out in 81, it sounded so sci-fi and so different. But today, given what's going on, I would not be shocked if something like this were to pass, or if we're headed towards this direction someday, one day. And that's kind of sad when you think about it. But John Carpenter's directing, I think, also is a big part of why this movie works. You have here's a guy who's known for horror movies, right? Halloween, The Thing, The Fog, a bunch of them. But you forget how he's done some action movies like this. And I appreciated, like I said, it wasn't all about the explosions. It wasn't all about the action every 5 minutes. It was a build-up. It was tension. It was setting you into this world and getting used to it. It also was seeing how, like, Kurt Russell going through the streets and trying to, accomplish his mission. You have gang members popping out from the corners of alleys, and his score. His score is another character in this movie. There are score cues that sound like they're straight from Halloween, like jump scares. But again, this isn't a horror movie. It's an action movie. But he still worked those sensibilities into this, and it makes this film a lot more different than any other action film, probably because of that. Some of the other actors, you have Donald Pleasence, who plays the president, so that was a nice touch. Isaac Hayes plays the villain, the leader of the gang, and that was certainly an interesting surprise. Harry Dean Stanton plays Brain, who, when I first met him, I thought I wasn't going to like him just as a character. I thought he was going to butt heads with Snake, and I thought there would be an issue there. But he actually is a stand-up guy. He is helping him like he should. Adrienne Barbeau, she plays Maggie, who's Harry Dean Stanton's girlfriend, and I thought there was going to be an issue there, but ultimately maybe they could have done a little more with her character, but as it was, she was good. And this movie, what more can I say? It's a full blown action film that I do think takes its time. I do think sells this premise as a crazy, almost apocalyptic type film, and I enjoyed it. I did. I had fun with it. I very much appreciated it. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Escape from New York? Do you like it as well? Is it one of your favorite John Carpenter, Kurt Russell collaborations? I have not seen the sequel. I may add that to the list just because. Let me know. Warn me if I shouldn't, because I have heard some things. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!